جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج رؤية. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات قصة نجاح أتتنا إلى الدولة منذ عام 2015. Mr. Yasser, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company in Dubai. Our team said you will come in our program and we would like to know about yourself. Who's Yasser? He come to this country at the first time and what he's doing at this moment.
First time in 2014. So I came on my visit visa from India. I finished my MBA in 2014 and the first thing that I came was I wanted to work in Dubai. So I got my first job in 2015 in a big group called Al Rustamani. So I started as a battery salesman there. So I was selling the batteries in the retail market. And I worked there for 1.5 years approximately. Then I shifted to another company and there I worked as an assistant sales manager for the lubricants in MAG Lubricants. So they had a new brand from Germany that was called as Dryball. So I was looking after the Dryball for the local and the export sales. Working there for 6 to 7 months, I realized that I should start something of my own. And alhamdulillah, things started working on that way. And in 2016, last I thought about it. In 2017 we started in the first month.
The name of company?
The first we started with a online trading platform called 247battery.com. It was an e-commerce platform for the batteries, but in 2 months we realized that the market wasn't ready for the e-commerce for the batteries, because when you want to order the battery, when your car doesn't start, you don't have the time to go on Amazon and buy.
Yes.
You want to call someone, like for example you want to call your mechanic, you want to call a battery technician or a friend or your fiance, whoever you trust the most. So we started with the battery and wheels, and so what we provide is like for example your car doesn't start anywhere in Dubai, you just call our company. So within 30 minutes trained technician will come to your location, whether you'll be driving a Toyota Yaris or a Ferrari. So we have the batteries for all the cars. So technician will come, he will do a 4-point checkup, like for example your current battery, your alternator, your starter, your electronics, and if it's the battery issue, he will replace it at the location itself within 20 minutes. So that's what we do.
Let's talk about this guy who come from India to UAE, that he traveled for 3 hours, and like he traveling from town to town in India, as you mentioned before this interview.
Yeah.
And you came here. So did you feel the change between Dubai and India, or because of the culture and the language, or no?
See, India is like from where I come from a very small city, but it's known for the education. I come from a small city called Aligarh, which is a very near to Delhi, New Delhi, the capital, and it's famous for the Aligarh Muslim University. And in Aligarh, you don't face many cultures. It's just like a single culture. But in Dubai, you meet people of different nationalities, different cultures, so you tend to learn a lot.
It was easy to start your life in Dubai when you came over.
To be honest, the life was quite easy for me. I won't say it was very challenging for me, because the first time I came, I got a job. On my first attempt, I got a driving license. So 70% of the things got settled in that way itself. But when I came into business, the real hardship started. It's very easy to work for someone, and because you are part of something, a part of a bigger program. When you just join and you become something, you have your duties which you have to fulfill. But when you start a venture of your own, you cannot be jack of one trade. You have to do everything, from logistics to from accounts to sales to marketing. You have to do everything, and you don't have people here. When you start something with a scratch, you don't have the money to hire people to do everything for you. So you are on your own, and the only good thing is that you don't have to report to anyone. But apart from that, there are lots of hardships. But alhamdulillah, Dubai has been very kind on me. Things changed dramatically in the COVID thing, and when the COVID happened, of course, every business got affected. But alhamdulillah, I'm happy that I'm standing here. A lot of businesses have closed down, but we have high hopes for the times to come.
And Corona affect your business also?
Yes, COVID had a big impact on our business. See, our business runs with people running their cars on the roads.
Yes.
If they are in the lockdown, nobody is coming out of their homes.
Yeah.
So what will happen? The cars will not be getting affected. Secondly, the batteries go down when the people are traveling back to their country and coming back after 1 month, so the car doesn't start.
Yes.
So this happens. So this year this didn't happen. And third thing is a lot of people lost their jobs, lost their livelihoods. So the margins also got affected gravely because people, if they don't have the money, how will they do it?
To be honored for the business in UAE, so we have to know who support you to open this business. So it was you or someone behind?
No, it was totally my idea. I have my elder brother and my brother-in-law who were there for the model support and for the advices. And my father, I take advice from my father every now and then. He's back in India, not here. But financially, there wasn't much support, so we started a very small amount and with a very meager amount. But I would like to especially thank a company called Al Dabowi, who has been our supplier from day one, and they have supported us a lot as a supplier, and they have trusted us a lot.
You mentioned that 30 minutes you will reach for the location for this. So I mean, it's not one car you have; you need many
Yes.
people around.
So we have 6 technicians.
Yes.
So 5 of them are located in Dubai, and 1 of them is located in Abu Dhabi. So technicians are located in a tactical position that they can reach to any location in 30 minutes.
Yes.
In evening time, sometimes it's difficult when the traffic. Otherwise, we reach within 30 minutes. So I have technician in Al Khasis, 1 is in Sport City, 1 is in Mankhul, and 1 is in Marina, and 1 is in near the office. So
The call center, when they call and nobody answer or they are busy, they will transfer the call for your personal mobile,
Yeah.
right? So when you have time for yourself.
see, when you're working for yourself, so it's a 24 hours job, and you don't mind even at the middle of the night if a call is coming because you're working for yourself.
Yeah.
So sometimes it happens the calls come directly to us, or directly to me, and I don't mind taking the calls. It's like if I'm getting a business, if something is there, so, and it also makes you attached directly to the business. You know, you understand your customers, you can speak directly to customers. So if there is anything, there's nothing. I started with nothing, so I know all the traits of my business now in the last 4 years, and so it's good to be in touch with my customers. I really like that.
My vision, it's a book for Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the leader of Dubai, and he was talking about leading the country, or his idea or his vision for the future. But when I talk about my vision TV program, so I'm talking about the leader of the company. That's he have an employee, he have to train them and choose his employees. So choosing employees and train them and give them the idea to contact with this multicultural country, it's hard. You are the one who train them, or you use other subcontractors?
No, so for the technicians, for the call center, we had 2 guys. So the call center was trained by me, and technicians, we got one senior technician who was working for some other company, who was working as a mechanic previously, and the others were trained by one of the guys and by me itself. So, and there's a lot of things which you learn by doing it. So your 80% learning is by doing it. So first, when you come, you don't know anything. So you can get a basic, training from the mechanic that you have to remove the battery like this, you have to connect the computer like this. And when you start doing it, then you start doing. It's not a very difficult thing, but it's a very skillful thing.
Mainly thing that I will ask you, and the people will ask who are watching us on the television. So the safety, it's important. So, and the tools that they have all this safety and tools.
Yes. So now with the COVID thing, they are supposed to wear the mask as well. Previously, they were wearing the gloves, not the sterile gloves, but the gloves that is worn by the thick gloves by the mechanics. And the tools, we have the proper tools that we can operate from any car, let it be a McLaren or a Mercedes or BMW. So we have tools to properly open any car battery, and it's not like we will do just for the sake of doing it. We do it the proper way. Like if you go to your OEMs, the way you get it done at the Gargash or AGMC, the same way we are going to do it. And when it comes to the coding as well, so in some high-end cars, like for example a BMW or a Maybach or Maserati. So after you replace the battery, the coding is also required.
Yeah.
So we also do the coding on site. So we have a computer. So technician will connect the battery, connect the car to a computer, and he will register with the battery to the vehicle.
And for the items, you have only one brand or you have different brands?
So we have 4 or 5 different brands. So depending upon the car, which car you drive. Like for example, people driving a Japanese car will prefer to have a Japanese battery or a Korean battery in their cars. Somebody who's driving a BMW, they prefer to have a German brand like Warta or Bosch. And the third is like the people who are looking for the cheapest brand, so that you have to cater to all the categories. And then the locals and the Arabs, they basically prefer to have the brand AC Delco, which is manufactured in Saudi.
Mm.
So you have to cater to all your clients. So you need to have so we have Infinity, we have AC Delco, we have Bosch, we have Amron, we have NC, we have Hankook. So we have depending upon, we have Duracell. So 7-8 different brands we have.
Yes.
So in each vehicle, like for example, we have 6 vehicles. So in each vehicle there will be a stock of 30 to 40 batteries. So each time there is a job, so they don't have to come to the warehouse to pick up the battery. They have the batteries with them, so they can go to the location directly. For example, there is an installation in Sport City. Technician will be in Sport City, and then there is a call in Motor City. So he doesn't have to come down all the way to Russell Court. He can go down to. So that's how we save time.
And you give warranty for your.
Yes. So
how many?
depending upon the brand, few brands have 1 year warranty and some have 18 months warranty. So the warranty is also 18 months, the on-site warranty. For example, your car doesn't start in the warranty period, we will not ask you to come to us. Our customers never see the office, never see the warehouse. For us, the technician is the face of the company, and all the technicians are they can speak in 2 or 3 different languages. Like for example, one of my technicians, we have a multilingual technicians. One is from India, one is from Pakistan. 2 are from India, one is from Pakistan, one is from Philippines, and one is an Arabic guy.
So, but when I talk about this kind of services you give, it's need a strong advertisement. So we talking about the social media, but the strongest word of mouth. The people, they suggesting your number for their friends or.
Yes. So we are doing the marketing, but it's not like the marketing we are doing for a big amount. So we are doing 3-4 different things. We are doing social media marketing, which constitutes of Instagram and Facebook ads. But in our line of business, it's a very need-based product, and it's like when you need it, then only you'll buy it. It's not like if you see on Instagram or ad, you'll think today I'll buy a car battery. So when your car battery goes dead, you generally go to Google and you search online like where to find the nearest battery and what nearest car battery near me. So we are doing Google AdWords as well. And apart from that, when it comes to word of mouth, so if I'm not exaggerating, we have a customer retention of above 40%. Like for example, if you use our service today, for your next car also, you will prefer to have us for your the service. Secondly, we got a lot of recommendations from especially from word of mouth, and if you like our service, you will definitely recommend to your friends and family. And we keep in touch with our customers because we are not only into batteries, so we are also venturing into lubricants and tires. So we want to be the one-stop company for the car requirements, because 70% of the car work can be done on site.
And you have contract with the companies that they have so much drivers or so much cars or transportation companies?
Basically, in our line of business, we are direct to the customers. We are not B2B, we are B2C.
Yeah.
So if a company has a fleet of 50 vehicles, so they will be looking for something very cheap, and they would be looking for, but when it comes to the customer directly, they are looking for the service. So we don't sell a battery, we sell a service. So we are into a convenience service.
So this services will cost the end user so much, or it's for the service if we compare it with the service? With the price?
See, monetary wise, it depends. If you're comparing it to somebody at the gas station, if you're going to buy, it's going to be the same price. But if you go to somewhere like in Ajman, you can always find someone cheaper.
But if I would count the time, no, it's what?
Yes, so if you take the time and the service, and it's like insurance for you for the next 1 year. Anything happens, like for example, you buy a battery from us in Dubai. After 6 months, you have transferred to Abu Dhabi. Your car doesn't start here. You don't have the time to come to Dubai again.
Go there.
So our Abu Dhabi technician will handle it from there. So we take care in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman, and Umm Al Quwain. Alain, we don't have the services now. but we are thinking about having an Alain, but Alain doesn't have that many amount of expats. Because see, our services, majority our consumers are from our expats.
You mentioned cars, but you didn't mention a truck or big buses.
Trucks and big buses generally are owned by the companies. So companies generally prefer to have, not the service. They prefer to buy the product from the market. Then they have more. If they have 10 trucks, one truck is not working, other person can go, the driver, the helper, and they can buy it from the market, and they can replace it by themselves.
Smart company, it's a vision for Sheikh Mohammed when he planning for Dubai. So when we will have our own applications, as we can see, the cars and your company, you have an app for.
So we have a website, so through which we run all the businesses. That is called Battery and Wheels. So you just go to our website. You can just call from there. You can just click onto a call button. Secondly, you can just WhatsApp us. You can just make an SMS, and you can come to talk to us directly.
Mr. Yasser, did you change your employees' number when Corona come, or you keep them with you?
No, we didn't reduce any employee. We even didn't deduct the salaries of my technicians. The only thing happened that I didn't take salary for 3 months. Apart from that, my technicians and everyone in the call center was getting the salary, full salary.
Mhm.
Because see, whatever the situation was, apart from 1 week, 10 days of lockdown, my guys were working. So we come into essential services. So there were a lot of doctors whose car was not starting. So we have to go and start their car. It's our responsibility.
And how is when we come here first time, I meet one of your employees. I ask him about the relation between him and you. He wasn't from your same nationality. He was other nationality. He was say he's my brother. How you build this relation with your employees?
See, you just have to think from their side. We all are from the maybe he's from Pakistan, I'm from India, but we share the same blood. We all come from same. Being in the same religion, he's like my brother.
Yes.
Okay, so alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim, he's also a Muslim, so he's like a brother to me. And when it comes, what I've felt like when you have people working under you, all they want is respect.
Yes.
If you give them respect, so they will give you 2 times their efforts. So it's all about giving respect, then you gain the respect. That's it.
5 years back, we was celebrate that we won with Expo 2020, and Sheikh Mohammed, he say he's not Expo 2020, it's Expo Dubai. Dubai will make the name for Expo, not Expo make it for Dubai. This is what we are saying also. So now after Corona, everything changed, but Expo coming. So you have any plan for Expo?
Yes, so we planned a lot in 2019, like the things will be different in 2020 when the Expo will be here. But now the Expo has been postponed for a year now. So we expect a lot of people coming from different nationalities and people. It's not about directly affecting our business,
Yes.
but in general, if we see now, it's not like money is not there. The money is not there in the rotation. So when you are earning the money, you will spend money. You will spend with me, I will spend somewhere else. So it's like money is rotating in the market. So once this cycle starts again, it's going to affect everyone in the positive way. So we have high expectations from the Expo India next year.
It's hard to be number one, but the hardest to stay on the same level. This words His Highness was talking about them in his book. So how you can stay always on the top, Mr. Yasser?
It's not like staying on the top. It's like going long. If I stay on top for 1 year and the next day I'm gone, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
So it's like sometimes you have to compromise a lot of things, but to have to run the long marathon. I'm not running a 100-meter race. I'm in here for the marathon. So I don't want to be on the number 1, but I want to stay here. So it's like being surviving and with how you can it's not about what you can give back to the society as well, how you can give back to your clients, your customers as well.
So this country is supporting people here, and the people, they love this country and they love the people who live in, even whatever the nationality. So you are one of the people who are supporting here during Corona with zero charge for the one who need this fix. This idea, why you do it? To advertise your company, for what? Or it's you love this country for it?
Firstly, this country has given me a lot of things. You know, it's. I moved here for the search of employment in 2014, but I found that the quality of life is what is making me attached to this country. I love the people here, you know, and the culture, and you know, and the main thing is sense of security. Like even if I'm with my wife, I can go around at 2 o'clock in the night wherever I want. That's a sense of security. And helping, like you know, if tomorrow something, God forbids, happens to me, there will be people who will be helping me. So it's like, you know, if you're helping out somebody, it's if somebody is saying that they doesn't have the money because of they lost their job, so they cannot pay this much. They just want us to pay the cost of it. So we obliged for it. Alhamdulillah.
3 years now we opened this company, so I will ask you, after 3 years, where did you see your company?
When I started, I had no idea where I would be landing. You know, I just started it. I was very young. I was 26, so I just saw it and I just thought, okay, I'll just take a dive. The main thing was that I didn't have any responsibilities. I was unmarried. I didn't have any, you know, didn't have to support my family, so I just had to take care of me. So I just started it, and 3 years later, I feel a lot of responsibility, because when you're creating an employment, your employees are your responsibility. Then when you start a family also, then the responsibility is there. So Alhamdulillah, things have been wonderful for me. 2019 was wonderful. 2020 it started good, but once the corona struck, you know, the things changed. But we are hoping for a better next year, inshallah. So we are hoping once the corona subsides, this thing finishes, then we have high hopes from this country.
When we pass in our life after God, so there is people around us who support you. Who support you in your life to reach for this position now?
I look forward for always for my father. He is my, he's my hero figure.
Yes.
So I belong to a very academic family. My father is a professor, my grandfather was a professor. So when you are from an academic family, you know.
What you will say for your father was it this camera, Mr. Yasser?
My father is a man of principle, and every time I sit with him, I learn something new. So it's not like he's teaching me anything, but when I'm ever sitting him, he'll give me an advice. It's going to maybe not affect me directly now, but when I see 5 years, you know, it's going to be, you know, very effective for me. So it's like, you know, not even just my father, like my grandfather as well. May his soul rest in peace. He was the most learned man that I have ever seen. He used to speak 8 languages, and so whenever I used to sit with, it's like, you know, when you're sitting with your elders, you learn a lot of things.
So, Mr. Yasser, what you will say for your father or for your family was it this case?
My father has been my biggest support. He's my, you know, real life hero, and whenever I sit with him, I learn something new. I belong to an academic family. My father is a professor, so even at the dining table when I'm sitting, you know, you tend to learn a lot of things from your father. So he's my real life hero, and my grandfather, may his soul rest in peace. He was the, you know, best thing that has happened. Like, he loved me unconditionally, and I used to love to sit with him and talk. He was the most learned man that I have ever seen.
So behind every businessman there is a woman. So this woman, she's in India now, and I don't know when she will come here, right?
No, see, there are 2 women in my life. One is my mother and one is my wife. Mother is back in India, and she has been my support since she is like, you know, my friend from, you know, from beginning. So we shared a lot of. She's more like a friend to me. And my wife, she is here. We are in Dubai itself.
She's supporting you in the business?
She is working. She's a teacher. So, but morally, there's a lot of support from her.
What you will say to her?
I would like to say thank you for standing behind me in the tough times, you know, when the times were tougher, and thanks for staying there.
Finally, we, this country, which have more than 200 different nationality, peace and safe, we can walk in the street anytime, we never afraid, the respect between all this nationality, from Sheikh Zayed vision, the one who started the first step in this country, and the son of Zayed, they make UAE number 1 in the world. So what we have to say for UAE leaders and government for this peace and safe country?
It's the vision of Sheikh Mohammed. If you see the pictures of Dubai in 1992 and you check the pictures in 2000, it's totally a drastic change. And Sheikh Mohammed is the leader who leads from the front. It's like, it's a dream for people to come and work here. And when you can start, it's an ease of business which make me a 26-year-old guy to start a business in Dubai. That's the ease of business in Dubai. So that's the vision of Sheikh Mohammed, that everyone who wants to achieve something, if they are capable, they can achieve it. So Sheikh Mohammed has been the leader to look forward to, and it's a role model for a lot of people.
Sure. And the land of opportunity
course.
in Dubai. So, Mr. Yasser, and from our side, we will say to you, thank you very much for spending your time with
Pleasure
our
is all
team,
mine.
and we'll come again hopefully. Thank you.
Sure.